Hello guys, how are you doing? How is the week taking you? Sisi hapa tuko poa, we are relaxing na tunashukuru Mungu. This is the show where we inspire, educate, inform you, Know Me Better show with me, your host, Farida Gladys. Today I'm so excited because I have Mr. Caleb and the show that we are talking about uta enjoy. Believe it or not. So, Mr. Caleb,
yes,
introduce yourself to our viewers.
Well, my name is Espila Caleb. I don't know if age is appropriate. Is it?
No, it's not appropriate.
Not appropriate. So, my name is Espila Caleb. Just an inspirator by profession.
Okay.
Yes.
So, guys, guess what? Today we are talking about dating. Najua umefurahi sana hapo nyumbani. Yeah, people like dating a lot. Lakini kitu hamjui kuna dating na courtship, eh? So, I know you have had many people to talk about this. Maybe you've started, I don't know, you can tell us. And I know you have so many answers to the question I'm going to ask you today.
Yes.
So I ask you, what do you do first? Like, what's your profession? Let people know what you do.
Okay. To the viewer back at home, my name is once again Espila Caleb. I am a lecturer by profession at one school in town of Thika Road. So basically, I inspire.
Okay.
I inspire lives. I help train people to be mature in terms of their way of thinking.
Okay.
And I love grooming the young men because I understand the men of our time face a lot of challenges, rejection.
Okay.
And they don't understand why they are rejected by people, the ones who are rejecting them.
Yeah.
So that's what I do for a living.
That's very nice. When you say you inspire people, I'm so happy because this show is all about inspiring people. So what is your understanding of dating?
Understanding of dating. So dating is the process of knowing a person before you actually settle down into marriage. Okay. It is a long process because it takes some aspect of friendship at some point. You become friends at some period of time. You understand this person's weaknesses and strengths. So along the way, something happens. People who do not understand a person's weakness usually fall back. Okay. And that's where rejection comes in. So also when you understand each other's strengths and weaknesses during the dating period, a person who supports your vision will stick with you through that period. So that is dating for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So dating ni pale kujuana. Unajuana, so unampeleka kakofi hivi.
Yeah.
Na ikiwa ni kofi inakuwa ni kofi kabisa.
Inakuwa ni kofi kabisa.
Unamwaga naenda zake nyumbani. That is the dating.
Yeah, that's the dating also. I believe in dating, in anything called a relationship, it is built by 5 pillars. There is communication.
Yeah.
There is friendship.
Okay.
Love, finance, and I don't know if I can say the last one. It's called sex.
Okay.
So sex is the last one that builds relationships.
Okay.
So when it comes to money, even with God, our relationship with God, we have to offer tithes and offering.
Yes.
So it's a way of appreciating what He has given unto us. The same thing, if you want to know you're with a genuine person, the person will finance your life, be it a man or a woman. But the women, don't lie to yourself that you're not supposed to finance a man. You can.
Hey, so you are telling me
I
should give my guy money?
Yes, in this instance,
okay,
we are in this period of Corona. People have lost their jobs. And maybe you have a man who is a bit, okay, let me tell you something about men. There are 4 things that bring men down: alcoholism, women, sex, and friends.
Okay.
So let's say this person is not financially disciplined, and this is a person you're dating, and you're at work. Will you let this guy suffer? And it's a person you want to marry. Will you?
Hey, it depends. You know, when it comes to now giving money for women, I think it's a big deal. Okay, for now it's not so much big deal, but you know, there are those men, they don't want to work.
Okay.
Wataka tu especially tunambua wale ma brown skin wale wako na mabeards hivi, hata ukienda naye out anakwambia ni kama nimesahau wale tu nyumbani. Unaona, we are used of those guys. Yeah. So you know, kuna ule mtu taangalia, this one I can support.
Yeah,
but this one amezoea.
Yeah, on that aspect, that's why I'm telling you, there is that dating period. The first 3 months, let me tell you something about the human behavior. Human beings are consistent or repetitive behavioral creatures. That means if a person lies to you on day 1, there's a high chance he'll lie to you day 2, day 3. So that's a behavior. And it's usually by the law of success. Success is as a result of consistent behaviors put together repetitively, producing a neural motor that helps someone to repeat a certain behavior. That is according to one professor in America. Why does this person, let's say this person is used to getting finance from people, extorting finances. Look at basic things that this person does. Does this person hide the occupation that they are doing? Does he tell you he has a business and you don't know what this business is all about? Is it shady? Is this person shady in terms of where he lives, about his parents? If you don't find all these things, then definitely you're found a manipulator. And there's some psychology behind that, but that is for another day.
Okay. So guys, nataka mtume hapo kwa comments. You are a lady. Your guy need money. Are you going to just give him? Ama kwanza utataka kujua zinatumikaje ama zinapelekwa mtu mwingine? Hebu tell us hapo kwa comments, because I know this a debate, you know. I know. And I've told you, like, nowadays, like this era we are, young men, they want to look for women with money. So much. I know there are guys who are wananishika mkono pale. They want to look for women with money. And you are like, is that love? Because that person will show you so much love only because of what you can give. And also there are other women who are the same. They just want you because of your money. Wamegumpoa, wanataka tu hela. Yani kwanza kuna kitu, some men you always say that, hii emergency inatokaga wapi? Umedate them for 2 days. Niko na emergency ya 2K, unaweza niokolea. Yani people have wako na ile target. I want this guy because of this. I want these ladies because of this. Me with ladies hata siwezi sikia vibaya sana. But men asking women for money, nah.
Okay, on that, now you've brought me to the point that I was trying to avoid.
Yes.
Now, on the psychology of human behavior, it starts with how, when you go out for coffee dates, you've mentioned some coffee dates and dinner dates. So number 1, look at the position at which someone is putting the salt, the water. Look at the hands, how they act. A manipulator is not having some genuine motions in terms of their gestures. They tend to wrap their fingers a lot. For those who are using the cameras, you can close up over here. So they rub their fingers a lot like this when you're talking. Number 2, they fidget. They tend not to have an eye contact.
So am I lapping my fingers?
That one is concietal. You're conscious about it. But if this person is telling themselves about you, you'll see they are kind of rubbing their fingers. You know, that's a manipulator. Number 2, if a person places a glass between you two, and even if they claim they love you, that's placing a psychological distance between you two. So this person, if a person doesn't love you, they'll tend to love what you have.
So you mean like a physical glass? Nikiweka glass hapa kuna chenye unamaanisha?
Kuna chenye unamaanisha. You're trying to create a distance.
Okay guys. Hapa kuna psychology. Kama mtachukua hizi tips, mnazitumia kwa dates. Una observe wenye msiana, because it's not easy for someone to notice such things. It's not easy even when, especially you men, sorry to say, you're so good in lying and hiding. Utapeleka mtu dates zote. I know you need, you just need to lay that person down and then you're done. Na utafanya kila kitu yenye unataka. Hata akitaka mpesa utamtumia kweli. But after you're done, you're gone. So nini nafikanga mnafika pale, because you guys to understand you, it's not easy.
Okay, like I've told you, manipulators are those people who tend to come into your life to get what they want from you. They don't love you for you.
Okay.
So they want what they want from you.
But how will women know that?
How do you know? Use the same tips, because we are both psychologically made the same. The same way I'll raise my pulse when lying is the same way a man or a woman will raise their pulse. So how do you know a manipulator who is a man? Okay, men generally, when they love a woman, they have that instinct of provision. So they'll provide.
All right. So when a man doesn't provide, doesn't love.
If that person has if that person has and he doesn't provide.
Unajua hapo unaweza vuja ndoa nyingi sana hapa.
No, it's very true. It's very true. If a man is capable and able to provide and he doesn't provide, then he doesn't genuinely love you. He just wants, okay, let me tell you how men think. There are those who want to date a woman so that they can show their friends they have a beautiful woman. You know?
Ataka kujichocha ile.
Ataka kujichocha, to build their esteem.
Okay.
So that is for their own ego. Another man will date a woman genuinely out of love. And look at most wives, not all wives.
Yeah,
most wives. They tend to have something that is a bit off.
How?
I don't know if you've observed this.
How?
Either the woman is sickly, either the woman doesn't look that good, or something like that. You
like
know?
Really?
Yeah, there's something about character that is 99%
of
everything that is considered genuine.
Okay.
So go and do your research on that. You'll see a lot of men who have genuinely settled in marriage for between 10 to 35 years.
Yeah.
There's something a little bit off about their women.
Oh.
Something off, something that another man will not like consider to settle with. Same thing with women.
This is deep. You guys, I hope you're following. Keep on sending your SMS. Keep on liking our page. Don't forget to share this broadcast. We are so happy that we have him. He's very, 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 I don't know. Unajua, kuna vile najua kuna watu wa ghetto pale hawashiki, lakini tutashika tu, msijali, msijali. So like send in your questions, I'm very sure he will answer. So I wanted to ask you, Jenny, are you dating yourself?
Okay, genuinely, I am dating. I'm dating, yes.
Wow, guys, sorry. Ladies, sorry, he's dating.
Yeah, in a really serious relationship.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how have been your journey?
How has been my journey? Wow, this is very interesting. It was a very interesting journey because when we met, I won't say who wasn't interested with who, but
unajua venye mnapendanga kujitoa. Ati ni alinianza. It's a lie. It's you guys.
So one of us wasn't really interested, but we met in a place, and you know, like I told you, I'm an inspirator, and you can't be an inspirator if you do not have the wisdom from God.
Okay.
You know?
Wow, no, I love that.
So sometimes people think my wisdom comes from what I've studied, but
Yeah.
my wisdom comes from God, reading the Bible and staying where godly people are.
Wow.
So, well, I am a speaker. She's a singer.
Oh.
You see.
Musician, here
She's
we
a
are.
musician.
Here we go.
So, we met at some circumstance where I was speaking and she was singing. So we decided to know each other.
Okay, so you're both on the front camera.
We are both on the front line.
Okay.
So we started our journey from there. It wasn't easy, but right now I can say anything is possible. Where there is a will, there will be a way.
Wow.
Yeah.
And God being the center.
And God being the center. Actually, there's something that people who kosea sana.
Yeah.
God is a spirit. He's a superior spirit.
Yeah.
And God and the devil being both superior spirits in their way, like
Yeah.
superior in good and superior in evil, they need a medium to operate. So 99% of what you're doing right now is based on you.
Okay.
The other percentage is God, the miracles that he does. Unaamka asubuhi kuwa na pesa, M-Pesa inaingia, you know, utoto vitu kuamka kutembea, even us seated over here, that's God. But the rest is on you. So your relationship, don't pray for God to come and help you run your relationship. Have that wisdom. Where there is a will, the same will that you will use.
So God is operating in my life 1%. And I'm doing 99.
You're doing 99%.
For real?
Here on earth, we are his ambassadors. We are like his representatives on earth.
Okay.
Him, he's on, like he has said, earth is his footstool. Him, he's in heaven. He has 7 billion people to look after. So like, we are his representatives. We do his work. You understand?
Okay.
So how do we do his work? By physically doing it. God cannot move this glass. I have to move it to this point, right?
Yeah.
So if I have to move it, why should I not work on my relationship? Why should I not work on my finances? Ushaona mchawi amewekea mtu pombe kwa mdomo. That's a topic for another day.
Yeah.
So we should stop blaming people for our own failures.
Okay.
And we should understand that our own failures are caused by our own selves. People do not fail their exams because they are stupid. No. People fail because they did not listen.
Oh. Na hesabu?
Hesabu
sio tu unakuwa umesikiza lakini bado wana.
No, it's choosing not to understand. It is choice.
Okay, it's choice, huh?
Yeah.
So what you're saying that we have potential. We can do what we want.
Yes.
Ni vile sisi tunazembea vile.
Tunazembea na hatuna ile ari ya kuifanya.
Okay.
Ari ni ile mwanamke anajua akipenda, anapenda kabisa. Hata ule anakujanga kukuchezea. Akikupenda hivi kidogo. Anakupenda kabisa. That's why unapatanga ex mmekaa naye 3 days amekuacha. You get another beautiful charactered lady mwenye unapost kila mahali. Napata hii mtu inafanya manini hapo mbele, inakwambia yeye naona nangojea rorasho yako. Why that? Because this person loved you at some point.
Okay.
Yes.
So guys, na hope mna follow. It sounds intense. Msiachane hapo. So we need to go for a short break. Keep sending your questions. We'll read them. I will be right back. Welcome back to Nomi Bella Show. Maswali imetumwa kweli. We will not be able to read all of them, but kuna moja hapa moto sana from Kase from Facebook. Don't you think women are the reason why men cheat? Maybe you can answer that.
Yes, both women and men. But women are very dangerous. Even in the Bible it says there is nothing that pains a man more than a woman. Women tend to cheat, make men cheat in this aspect.
Yeah.
Pressure. Pressure of the things that are not reachable. Because women are generally social animals. Okay, we are all social, but they are generally very social.
Yeah.
As in, what is happening in their marriage,
Yeah.
or what is not happening in their marriage, especially if they sense you have something good, they will start telling you of how their husbands are doing this, doing that for them. They eat rice and meat every day, you know. And maybe kwa nyumba yako unakulanga ugali na sukuma and you're very happy, you know.
Yeah.
So unapata mwanamke alikuwa mzuri, anaanza kupresha bwana wake. Wewe nikao unapata do unapeleka malaya. Oh, sorry, I said that on air. So
lakini utanipatia ugali na sukuma kila wakati. Nataka nyama na mchele sometimes.
Okay, let's say this man is hardworking, but his potential does not reach those goals.
Okay.
So this woman mko ghetto wote, lakini huyu mwanamke anakudanganya bila anakulanga mayai, pizza na.
Oh, yani anakuchocha, si ukweli sometimes.
Si ukweli.
Okay.
But you, through the underlying pressure, you're pushing the man. So the man, it reaches a point he sleeps in his car, he sleeps outside, or he finds comfort in a person in the bar. And you find something like that happens.
Lakini let me ask you, you are going to find a comfort, you leave your wife in the house just because alikupatia pleasure fulani, you go get someone in the bar. That is just by the way, because ule, si maybe pia yeye ana pressure za kwake, and then maybe amekampia kutafuta mtu wa kutoa ile pressure. So umeenda, you've cheated on your wife just because she asked you something that you could not afford. I think it's good that you sit her down and explain to her, tell her the situation is like this, because I believe there are so many men, they will not tell your wife hawana pesa. The wife will come and ask for this, useme sawa. They don't want to say. So ukienda kucheat, I don't think that one is a reason.
Let me tell you something. The problem with most people in our generation, I think the topic of today should be dating in the 21st century. The problem with most men or women in our generation is you find a person, okay, let me get into a bit of science. There are things called pheromones.
Okay.
Pheromones are...
Tuandike hapo pheromone kama unajua.
Pheromones are molecules that either are simplex or complex. Simplex to mean that before you meet, when man and woman meet and they like each other, the pheromones they produce are simplex. Okay, we're talking of dopamine, aldosterone, several. Okay. So when they meet and they like each other, it's because the simplex and simplex have combined to form a complex. Yeah. So in the complex forms, they become attracted to each other. So you find this person sees a person and there's a blood rush. Sijui hata kama feel the same. Nasikia nika damu inakimbia kwa mkono, juu umeona kama mtu. Ama mtu mmeachana.
Baka unashiba, kama ulikuwa na njaa.
Unasikia umeshiba. Ama mtu mlikuwa mnaachana naye unasikia ako area, unasikia kitu kameruka kwa tumbo. You know, it's as a result of dopamine, from the word dope. So, you know dope.
Yeah, I know.
I feel dope, yeah, dopamine. So, where was that? So, the reason why people cheat, and it's also for some while, is because they've produced a simplex and simplex. When it becomes a complex molecule and does not stay for long, it breaks away. You know, molecules do not stay for long. Some break away. It's supposed to be simplex and the produce another simplex equal complex, more complex, more complex. That's why you find some people stay in their marriages for long. But some women, they are being told, this is the situation at hand. I do not have money.
Okay.
But still the woman does not believe the man does not have money. So atakupea example na baba Deno na yeye anakuanga makanga lakini ana manage kuleta kuku.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
So this man feels manzejo acha nitafute kaside at least mwenye anipeleki mbio, unaona.
Lakini pia kule itabidi umetoa.
Yes, utatoa, yes, but you find I don't know why cheating couples, they don't last for long but they give the best experience. I don't understand why. If you
Nakuonea 18.
Okay, I'm not supporting cheating. No. I'm just saying the reason why people cheat and stay for long in their cheating is because they are receiving some pressure somewhere. Either in terms of finance, either they are not sexually satisfied. Either they
but yes,
feel...
you can talk, you can communicate.
The problem is, remember now you've brought me to another point. There are 5 pillars of communication.
Yes.
Finance, communication itself. Communication is actually the major pillar.
Yeah.
Even that's why in the book of Amos 3:7 says, for there is nothing that the Lord does without letting or consulting. No, the word here is consulting.
Yeah.
Yani kuulizia his servants, the prophets.
Yes.
There is nothing that the Lord does without. That shows a sense of communication. God will not come to look for you. You first have to look for him so that he can get to you. You know, when you go to him, he'll answer you. When you reach to him, he'll reach to you, you know. So that aspect of communication is what brings people close. If I communicate with you, let's say Farida, we are beginning to, like, let's say we want to court each other. So that we can get this courting to continue, you know, we have to keep chatting, communicate, call each other.
Yeah.
So it builds some closeness. The same thing with God. So when you communicate in your relationship, you become closer. And when you have problems, when it comes to finances, you'll feel like, this is my friend, let me open up. So the problem with the dating of this society is people do not take their time to understand what's to get to be friends first. People want kitu ya mbio because of your vitu ya pheromones.
Haraka, yeah.
So there's communication, then finance. When you feel like uko comfortable na mtu wako, kutoboka haitakuwa ngumu. You get. So utafeel mtu wangu hana kitu fulani. So unatoboka tu.
Au subiri ya kuitisha, si ndio?
Au subiri.
Yeah, someone said that love is a doing word.
Yes,
they say that
true.
you can give without loving, but you can never love and not give.
Very true.
So nashukuru sana, we are going on well guys. I know you mnafurahia sana, najua mnashukuru sana, lakini msiachane. Ukisikia kuna kitu imesema hapo unaona nikaacha yangu anifanyagi, don't leave your guy. So we are so excited. So I want to ask you one last question. How do you see like dating another person? Maybe you are young and you're dating another person. How do you view it? Like, is age a problem to you?
Okay, where there is love, because the Bible has not really, okay, I've been studying the Bible, but I don't think there is a point where the Bible has specified the age where people should actually...
So people can marry.
People can
date.
People can date.
Sawa. So usiache huyo mtu juu ya miaka. Nasikia age is just a number. So there's one thing I really want to ask you. You talk as if you are a spiritual person, like you're born again. I assume.
Yeah.
And you're dating, you're in a serious dating. So you're sure huja fornicate, you know, fornication tumeambiwa kwa Bible isikue pale. So mna make sure hamjapatana?
Okay. I usually go with the principle of the book of Hebrews. So in the book of Hebrews, it says, I think it's chapter 13 or 14, I'm not sure. It talks of, let's avoid anything that is, the marriage, no, marriage is, na ndoa iheshimiwe na watu wote. Marriage is a constitution that should be respected by all people. And as Christians and the followers of the word, we should avoid anything that is of sex nature. Fornication, number 1. Adultery. And when God wants to kill you, he gives you adultery. That one will explain next time why he gives you adultery. So in fornication, having that, let me tell you something, if time allows. We are 99% spiritual, 1% physical. That's what we began by saying.
Yeah.
Okay. When it comes to being ambassadors of God on earth, we are 99% ourselves, 1% about him, you see. So now in the spiritual matters, it's 99% us, spiritual, 1% physical. What do I mean? Even your cloth is a spirit. When Elijah was going to heaven, he left Elisha a cloth and told him, I've left you part of my spirit. And what did Elisha do at first? He split the water with that spirit, that whatever. Your cloth is a spirit. You've bought it with your money. My God, that's a whole topic. You've bought it with your money. And your money is also a spirit. How you speak, it converts to become a spirit. Ukita mtu fala, anakuwa fala. Because it is a spirit, and a spirit needs a body to manifest. You understand?
All right.
So, what was the question again? Why, if we fornicated? Let me say for now, no, we haven't.
We hope you're telling us the truth. Guys, we are coming to an end. We are happy to have this conversation. I'm very sure it's a wide conversation. We cannot finish today. Yes. We'll have Caleb sometimes back, but now tunakuja kumaliza. Maybe you have something you can tell people, the last remarks, so that you close.
To close my remarks over here, I would like to tell guys out there, men and women at large, where there is a will, there is a way. If you've gotten a person, don't say we are trying. You're 99% spiritual, 1% physical. So what happens? If you go sleeping around, you create a spirit of confusion in yourself. You will never be stable in your decision making. You'll get a good person, and this good person, you'll find you're not satisfied with this person. You'll move around, you'll get HIV, you'll get a lot of spiritual deterioration. So if you are willing to stay with a person, you will always create a way. You'll always create a way of finances. You'll always create a way of staying with this person. You'll always create a way of love. And where two people have joined, even sex itself is sweet. I got that from my bishop. Thank you.
Sex is sweet. Like that in the comment. He says so. So you guys, I hope mmesoma sana and you have learned, tumehubiriwa. Niko umetuhubiria, you know guys, don't fornicate, don't commit adultery. When they say there's something like soul ties, don't just go sleeping aloud. And also when you're dating, be faithful to your person. It costs nothing. So guys, we'll have to leave you until next time. Same place, same time. It's me, your host Farida Gladys. Bye-bye.